My name is John and I am a mechanic. Many car owners visit garages for basic reasons that they could have easily solved back at home, and they're charged a lot of money. But today, I'll demonstrate the various ways every car owner should maintain their cars routinely at home. So, we shall start, first of all, with the cleanliness of the engine. As you can see, this engine is very clean. Always maintain cleanliness in the engine. And then, we'll move on to the car battery, which is supposed to maintain current within the engine, and move on to the coolant, the cooling system, and to the oil and the engine system, to the windscreen washer, and lastly to the brake fluid. We're going to start with the various parts, simple parts that one needs to maintain while doing this at home. You don't need to go to a garage. For example, the car battery. To clean these terminals, which are contact points for the battery, you can use water by simply cleaning around the anodes of the battery, the anode and the cathode of the battery. You can clean it well using water and soap if required to, or hot water is the best because it removes all residues that are around the terminal, and the terminal remains to be clean. The importance of the coolant is that it supplies water. It's part of the cooling system that cools the engine. Because of the movable parts within the engine that create friction, the type of metal used to mold the engine gets hot and needs to be cooled. This is the tank that holds the water, which gives you indicates the water levels. Though now most people use water, we are advised to use coolants, which protects the fins of the radiator from rusting. As you can see, the levels are still okay, but if need be, then one is required to top up from this point. This is where you top up from and ensure that you've locked it up. The next thing one needs to look at, you don't require to go to the garage, is to check the water levels for the windscreen wiper. As you can see, in this case it's empty. We are going to top it up with some little water. It has reached the levels that are required, and ensure that too is locked up so that don't lose water on a bumpy ride. To top up brake fluid, one requires to open the cap from there. You are required to fill the brake fluid to a required level, and as you can see, the mark that's on the container, we are not supposed to go beyond that mark. Then close the container too. You have to check the oil level of the engine, because this is what protects the engine from wear and tear of the pistons that are inside the engine. So we'll pull that out and check the levels. Before checking the levels, one needs to clean, return the dipstick, and get a clear view of the oil. Top up the oil. Each engine has its specific place for topping up. For this one is this one.